Hey guys, welcome back to Never Ending. It's Bree, and today we're going to be talking through the self-portrait that I did recently. Starting out with just simple line work, not really knowing exactly how it was going to go. Obviously here you get to see the process of me rendering, but a lot of the extra details such as the butterfly, the candle, the 333, as well as the clover was all something that I came up with when I was going into how I was going to render this piece and make it feel full and lively. I was going to originally approach it realistically, and then I decided to just go ahead and give a blue monotone for the skin, still keeping my eye color, which is a hazel, so it's a bit of brown, a bit of green. I chose to keep it more on the green side, just for the sake of the colors. But blue portraits, and specifically blue self-portraits, have been something that I've just been called to do for years now. Ever since high school, I've drawn a lot of just blue, sad people. And while this piece does include tears and it's a bit sad and melancholy, it also holds a lot of confidence in who I've become and the power that I hold. Specifically, including the 333, which is of course also in my name, Never Ending, for my channel and my other social media platforms. I also wanted to include the candle as sort of a guiding light, knowing the power that I hold, finally really starting to understand myself and allow myself to be the person I want to be, not being so performative and as much of a people pleaser as I once was. Really putting my all into YouTube more than I had in the past, and letting myself be more open and vulnerable on my social medias, and not being as afraid to show my face, even though every time I do show my face, I feel crippling regret. I do just push through because I know what I want out of life, and it's going to take me being brave and being uncomfortable sometimes, because honestly, I'm a person that just really likes to be left to my lonesome. Sometimes I don't have a lot to say. Sometimes I simply just don't want to say anything, and that just doesn't tend to jive well with the way that quote-unquote normal people function in society. So it's always just kind of left me on the outskirts, and in a lot of ways, that kind of living has kept me from my full potential. At the end of the day, I should just be who I am, no matter what, and people will hear what I have to say, and I'll know if they actually care about me or not. That I'm not performing or just putting up any kind of front. I really just exist for myself now. I exist as who I am and who I want to be and who I want to cultivate. For so long, I really didn't know who I was beyond just making artwork. And now I feel like I'm making artwork to match the person that I am more than I ever have before. Really using this outlet to show, how I feel and what I want to cultivate. Obviously, sometimes I just draw pretty people or things that interest me in culture. There's nothing wrong with just making silly art or aesthetically pleasing art. But I also like making work that just represents where I am at a certain time and place. And right now, cultivating my soul and how I feel about life and who I really want to be is just really my top priority. The angel number 333 that exists within Never Ending itself, and I also chose to put in this artwork, is all about growth and change and encouragement. Just knowing your power, loving yourself, accepting yourself, and then putting that all into your creative expressions without any bit of shame. Shame and not feeling like I could be who I wanted to be has always just clung on to me, and every day I just try to break out of the ideas that hold me back from feeling like I'm deserving of my self-love and love from, anybody or anything else. I leave this self-portrait feeling that it fully encapsulates all that I hold within me right now, intertwined with still so much sadness and grief for things that I can't control in the past, present, and future, as well as knowing that there is a lot that I can control. There's a lot that I can dictate if I truly love myself and put all that I am into what I make. And please, 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 just love yourself. Love who you are. Try your best. I know it's hard. I really do. You're really all that you have. Yourself is all that you're guaranteed in terms of love and support. So please take care of yourself. Love yourself. You've got this. Don't let the world and the negativity around you beat you down when you know that's not the way things are supposed to be. We need more people to just trust themselves and really fight for the love and happiness that we know we all deserve. Stay safe out there. I'll catch you in the next one. Please like, sub, and comment. Thank you for stopping by. See ya.